everybody.
Now, before you lead the revolution.
Great show, huh? How about my friend David Brenner, huh? Wild, huh? It's a lovin' tonight. Beautiful, it's a happening. Billy Preston, man, nice to see you. Beatles dumped you, huh? What happened with you and the Beatles?
He was the fifth Beatle.
Hey, I'm the 85th Beatle. I was a DJ in a small town. By the time the Beatles got to me, I was like the 85th Beatle. Yeah, well, it's good to see you, man. Good to see you working. Yeah, you know, when the Beatles dump you, it's hard to find work. He's good.
Yeah, he's the best. I mean, he's the best.
Man, what do you want to do? Hey, we got to save David Show. He's on probation. I read in the paper today.
Yeah, we made the papers
David
together,
Brenner's
man.
on probation, man. We got to get people to watch this show.
Yep.
Says here, it says the reason David has me on is that we're going to boost the ratings tonight. Are we going to boost them? Yeah, we got to do something outrageous. Maybe we should pray to Jesus for. Anybody want to pray to Jesus for some more ratings for David? Forget it, man.
Now,
Stuff that we did. I think this pretty much ruins my chances of being on Letterman again, boy. That guy takes it pretty seriously when I come on your show.
No, hey, man.
Yeah, I know, there's room for everyone, right. Yeah, keep believing that.
There's room for you on everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Donahue, Oprah Winfrey, they all won you, Howard.
Yeah, I know. Well, I don't do their shows because...
I mean, Donahue's like a major fan of yours.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he really likes me. I hate that guy. How many people hate Donahue? Guy's a jerk. And Oprah Winfrey, man. She's really kicking his butt, man, which is kind of weird because Donahue created that whole concept, of course, and started that whole format. Now Oprah's doing it better than he is because, quite frankly, Oprah has, you know, men who want to be women on that show every 3 days. It's something you ought to get into. Yeah, I'm telling you, men who want to be women. Let me just say something. David and I have been longtime friends.
That's right.
We had a little falling out. I'm not going to go into it, David.
Right.
I'm not going to go into it. We had a little falling out. I saw your lovely girlfriend back. This girlfriend is so nice, man. She is so sweet, man. I swear to God, get your own TV show, become a comic, man, and get a girlfriend like this. Oh, man. If she comes out here, I'd apologize to her. I did say something to upset her. I'm not going to go into what it was.
Right.
I said, bring out your girlfriend for a second. Right. Come here, you sweet thing. Come here. Come here, I brought you gifts. Come on.
This is my girlfriend, Victoria Campbell.
Wait, come here. I brought something to Victoria because you told me to apologize to her. Come here, sit down. Sweet thing. Swear to God, I brought you a heat log, 25-inch heat log for you. It'll heat your room up.
Thank you.
And
You're so sweet.
and I brought you Elvis clock, Elvis guitar clock with battery.
Something you've never given me,
That's
David.
right, I never gave you that. You're right, love. I never gave you that.
Sweet.
Does it work?
Just for your hemorrhoids, you sit on this little pillow, like this.
Is it a Cooper cushion?
This is nice. For you. Be quiet, huh, you imbecile? This guy shouting out junk all night. Just shut up, jerk, scum. And I brought you this little gift. I'll open it up.
Wow, look how kind he is. Isn't he something, love?
Oh, man, how about sharing, pal? And, of course, hot stuff underwear, right stuff underwear.
David, that's
Oh, yeah, right.
We
got this. We got this, man.
One of these.
Can we exchange it? We got
One
that.
of those. Now, you know what? That's all for you. And now we made up. And now
That's
we're
right. You're great. You're a great guy to do that.
All right, babe.
Yeah, you're a great guy to do
All
that.
right, goodbye.
Gee, that's great. I got you.
Now it's gonna help me, right?
Yeah, we're going to help you. Sure.
We'll help you, sure. Right, we'll help.
Come on, here. Help. Here. Get some help for the woman, huh?
All right.
All right. That was great.
All right, I made up with her.
Great.
Hey, Billy, man, how come, you know, if David needs ratings, man, why don't you get some of your buddies like Paul McCartney to show up on this show, man? Yeah, they really like you, man. It's a big deal. You play the organ. What did he play organ on?
What, Billy? Played
What
organ
song?
and everything.
Get back.
Get back. Yeah, get back.
That wasn't so good. Big deal. Get back.
It was great, huh?
Yeah, why don't you get the Beatles on here if you're such good friends with them? Yeah, sure, you'll get them, yeah. Like you know their phone number.
back with How Weird right after this.
Nightlife will be right back with David's guest, Howard Stern.
Okay.
Oh, this is great.
Now, let me ask you a question, man. I want to ask you one question. I want to ask you, you know, I know you call your mom.
I'm looking forward to this question because we had a meeting, a production meeting with your people to decide what to do on this show tonight. And not one of those jerks, including Bob Tischler, who works for you, could come up with one damn question for me. So I'm anxious to hear these
we
questions.
couldn't do a question or a bit. We didn't know what to do with you, but I thought of a question. I want to know what your mom thinks of you.
My mother?
Yeah, because you call her all the time. What does she really think of you? I mean, what does she really say to you about what you do and your show and
Well, my mother doesn't know what I do. She thinks I'm a Harvard professor. And that,
Come on, you call her on the show.
my mother likes it. She gets off on the whole thing. She likes the fact that I'm on the radio. She knows it's certain advantages. She gets into restaurants for free, that kind of thing. She got off of jury duty for being my mother, which was real nice. They asked her what her son did. She said, that's Howard Stern on the radio. She said, that's scum. And then they got...
You know,
so I think, you know, it was good. It was good in that respect.
There's one other thing I want to add. Oh, man, I forgot. You know, I was supposed to make an announcement at the beginning of the show, right? And I forgot to do it. I'll do it now. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present Howard Stern's mommy, Mrs. Stern. That we'd have a rough time trying to talk to you, and we want to hear the truth, and no one tells the truth but a mom, all right?
Yeah, all right.
Now,
Tell you. What is it? What are you
all
looking
right,
for?
Mom, come on. What was
My
he
mother's
like?
going to get all
Well, wait a
nervous.
minute,
She's not going to tell you. My mother doesn't even think I did drugs in the 60s. She doesn't know anything about me. She gets this whole... Tell him, Ma.
What was he
Made
like?
up story.
Yeah, what was he like as a kid? Come on, what was he like? I mean, was he into this Diowa thing and, you know, who's the
Never,
Jew and all this?
never,
Come on.
never.
Hey, let me tell you something,
Wait,
David. My
wait,
mother
let
doesn't
your
know what she's
mother
talking
talk.
about.
Wait a minute.
My mother took a job.
Wait.
My mother took the best part of my life was in high school when my mother took a job, David. She took a job as some kind of
Behave yourself
she took like some.
I'm on the show. I'm saying it all. Right, David?
Hey, David, ask her if I've seen her naked.
Well,
I've
that's
seen my
not
mother
it.
naked.
Never.
One time I saw you came out of the shower, you were naked.
Howard, just act like a plain person.
Come on, what was he really like? I mean, when did it get bizarre? Was he like that as a kid?
He was never bizarre.
As
He
a
was
child.
a sweet kid. As a matter of fact, when people meet me, they say you look like a normal, average person.
Yeah, I'm like Mother Teresa. That's what I am. Yeah, I used to like to help people when I was young. No, I did. I'm a good kid.
Yeah.
You know that, David. You know I'm a nice guy.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with me. Everybody sort of accuses me of being scum and this kind of... It's nice to be mother of scum, isn't it? No. But,
I mean,
give
what do you...
birth to Beelzebub,
Now,
you
tell
know?
me, when he calls you, what do you think about him calling you? On the,
I like it. I like
Yeah?
it.
She loves it.
I like it very much.
What the hell else has she got to do? She said, all day.
Yeah.
She loves it. Yeah, of course she loves it. Yeah.
Is that it?
He would never say this to me.
Never say that to you, right? He's just doing it.
Let me tell you about the best day of my life,
right,
David.
go ahead.
The day my mother got a job, because she used to sit around the house because she felt... A lot of mothers feel they have to sit around the house and take care of their kids. Well, in high school, finally, my mother took a job. And let me tell you something, man. Well, I had a den of iniquity going on in that house.
Is that true?
Biggest day of my life.
Wait a minute, Howard. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Mom, is that true, Mom?
I used to make love to women and Neil Young records in her bedroom, man.
Oh, come on.
And get them drunk on apricot sours while they were out of the house.
He's a wuss. He's
Yeah.
a real...
He was. Howard Stern, you heard it from his mom. He's a wuss.
I love him.
Yeah, oh, we
My
love the
mother
wuss.
has a strong hold on me, David, to be honest with you. She really does. In fact, I went to get an earring, and I did. I got my ear pierced. I had an earring for a day, and my mother yelled at me, and I took it out. That's the
See
kind of
David
devoted
with
son.
earrings? Do you see David
Yeah,
with
come on.
earrings?
I know.
No earrings.
No, I don't.
I mean, like it is a little wussy. Yeah. You know, if he doesn't play a guitar, I don't understand why would he want one.
That's right. No, I just thought I was good.
Playing the guitar is a long story, too.
He plays the guitar?
If he listened to me, he'd be playing the guitar. But he never listens to me.
You mean he'd have a real job now?
That's right.
He could have been one of the Beatles.
One of the Beatles.
Yeah, like
You
Billy,
see, you
like Billy
cramped the
Preston.
style you brought me on. You really cramped the style.
Yeah, no, he's got a
See how nice he is
No, he
now?
is nice. He is
Yeah,
nice.
the Beatles were real liberal. They wouldn't let a black guy be a full-time member in the Beatles.
Now, wait a minute.
Yeah, good. Go play organ
What
on there.
about when he does this, Mom? What about when he talks about this stuff? What about, does any of this offend you?
I idolize
Wait a
this
minute.
woman. What are you trying to say?
Wait a minute, I want to know if anything offends her that you say.
I kiss her feet. She's a saint. God bless her. God bless
Now,
this
come
woman.
on, Mom. Does anything offend you that your son says?
Some things he says
Yeah?
offends me, and I
Like
let
what?
him
Name
know.
one thing. She called me up one day. She says, you know, I have my plan for Libya. David knows it. David and I actually mapped out a plan one night for handling the whole Libyan situation and also dealing with the terrorists in Beirut. We want to go over and kill them all. Don't we, man? Yeah, my mother gets real upset about that plan.
I don't like that
Yeah,
plan.
that's a
No,
bad
that
plan.
upsets me.
Yeah, she
That
doesn't
kind of
like
thing.
that.
So
She
what about
likes,
your friends?
my mother likes everyone, man. She even likes the terrorists in Beirut.
What about your friends? When they know, you know, and what do they say about Howard, you know?
Well, they know the real Howard. They really do. And they're enjoying the whole thing. Everybody's enjoying Howard's popularity.
You know, you're a mom, and moms are so special. What would you say to other
Some
moms
moms
who
are
may
special.
have something like this growing up around them? I mean, what advice would you give other moms who have a Howard?
You know what
a
advice you
Howard-
give them? You tell them to love it, man. Because I
Well-
tell you, my whole family is really a bunch of losers. None of them ever did anything. I'm the first damn person in my family to get any kind of success.
We are losers.
Not that you're losers, but you haven't done anything really. All you did was be a housewife. And let me tell you something. Not that I love you for it. I think you're a damn good housewife. But I'm saying, no one in my family has ever just...
Howard,
Shut up.
I don't believe that you're saying
What do you
this
do
to
for a
me.
living, you moron? No one in my family, David, has really distinguished themselves. My father worked in a recording studio.
He owned a
Well, he owned a
recording.
recording
That's
studio.
never done work. He owned it.
That's right.
And your mom
Yeah,
made
he owned it. Big
Let me
deal.
tell you something.
He
Your
couldn't even buy me
mom,
a car till I got to college.
you didn't deserve it. Let me tell you something. Your mom only made one mistake.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll be right back after this, okay?
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Where's Ralph Edwards?
What did you ever tell him that you think led him this way? Was there anything you said to him?
boy. Well, when he was growing up, he always said he wanted to be a DJ. And his father, when he heard DJ, would just go completely out of his mind.
Yeah, well, who wouldn't? You don't want your son to grow up to be a disc jockey, the biggest vermin that ever lived.
After, you know, it would die down a little, he'd turn to me and he'd say, Mom, what do you think? And I said, well, somebody has to be a DJ, Howard.
Great.
You might
See?
as
So
well.
give your mom a big kiss. Howard Stern and his mommy. Okay. Good night, everyone.
Some of the guests of Nightlife stay at the UN Plaza. Enjoy what New York has to offer, then experience the hotel that rises above the rest, the United Nations Plaza Hotel. For reservations, call 1-800-228-9000. Transportation provided by Esquire Limousine, New York's most prestigious limousine service, where the service performed is truly personal. When in New York, call 212-737-7000 for Esquire Limousine service. If you're going to be in New York and would like to be in our studio audience, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Tickets, care of Nightlife, Post Box 1600, Gracie Station, New York, 10028. Tomorrow night, David's guest will be Kinky Friedman. I'm Dan Ingram. Good night.